Thank you, everybody. But before Pat, you know better. Pat, get back up here. I don't know why she went all the way down. Thank you all, but before she leaves the stage, we have a gift from our executive committee for our leader. And how many of y'all remember what Pat's logo looks like? Yeah,
the hands and
the rainbow of forks, hands. Rainbow hands. Well, we were trying to figure out, what do we get this woman? What do we know about her? We were making phone calls and everything and found out she likes photography and loves photography. And so, a few of us got together last night and we did this for her. If your hands are in this picture, please stand up. We thought about framing it, maybe. And then but before we do that, I want to show you something. My hands are at the top. My hands are on the side. My hands are at the bottom. My hands are on the other side. She can hang this any way she wants to. But in thinking about framing it, we don't know what the inside of her house looks like. So, she will also get a gift card to Michael's to go buy a frame. I'm not going to tell you how much is on it because we're going to hope she gets an expensive frame. I'm supposed to give a speech now, right? Okay. Let's see. I actually wrote something down, y'all. Y'all should be so proud. Right. So, I put thank yous at the top because I want to thank, first person I want to thank for being here, because I don't know if I ever thought she would ever actually be in Washington State, is my daughter. And she's here tonight with me. Kaya. She's over there, she got her UKG visor on, she's hiding her face. But she is, and she's videotaping me. And then my friend Michael, who's standing in the back trying to videotape me and take pictures of me. I want to thank my Beta Sigma sisters because I wouldn't be here without you all, and I appreciate you all. Beta Sigma. Beta Sigma Seattle. And then I want to thank all of you all. I have so many cheerleaders, it's crazy. I'm like, we could have like a whole, everybody's like, y'all have just been here for me for 10 years. This is my 10-year anniversary that I get to do this on, so it's pretty cool. So, as your WSO president, I believe it is important to be daring, knowledgeable, and giving. I believe this is also true for all of you, my DKG sisters. This will be my theme for the next biennium. Sherry showed her logo, Susan had her logo, and as soon as our new tech person, magic is gonna come up. So this will be my theme for the next biennium. And it'll come up here in a second, you'll see. We will build on the work of our current president, Pat Foreman, and our strategic plan. As we think about the 4 areas of service, political, social justice, and personal growth of our strategic plan, this is what I thought about. If you know me, and if you know me very well, you see the elephant. Okay. And a few years back, I was trying to think of inspirational words that went with DKG. And these are the words that I came up with. Dare, know, and give. And so, this is what I want us to do. We're going to be daring. We're going to be knowledgeable. And we're going to be giving. And as we think about that, and it's like, how do we do dare? How do we do dare? We dare to act. And I think about everybody, it seems like everything that's been said today just keeps being in alignment, because even Connie talked about being daring, right? And talked about dreaming. We dare to act. We dare to dream. But remember that we don't just dream. We have to act. We have to put things into action. So, our founders were daring. And we had to think about our founders today, right? Our founders were daring, or we wouldn't be standing here right now or sitting here right now. So, and I was like, if it hadn't been for Annie Webb Blanton, which I had written down earlier, being daring, we wouldn't be here. As educators, let's go into the next one, because I could go on and on and on. And it's late. As educators, we are lifelong learners. So therefore, knowledge is our power. Knowledge is our field. Knowledge is our life. So we must know ourselves. We must know our sisters. We must know what's going on in the world. We need to know about legislation. We need to know about cultures. We need to know, there are so many things on a daily basis as an educator that we need to know. We need to know math and science and English. We need to know, but we need to know outside of that. And in DKG, we need to know our sisters. And we need to know how to build this community. This is coming from my heart. We have members in our organization that don't feel like they belong, because they don't know us, they don't know what's going on. So we need to be better at that. So we need to know those things. I said know our community, and then to our strengths and challenges. We need to know our strengths, and we need to know our challenges as an organization, as a state organization, as a chapter, as individuals. So I believe we should be able to strengthen our challenges. At the same time, we're going to challenge our strengths. Because I know that I can lead. I've been a principal. I've done those types of things. But I know I still have room to grow. And I know there are things that I still need to learn. So therefore, we're going to strengthen our challenges as we challenge our strengths to be better and better. Now, giving. That's what we do, right? We give of ourselves. And when I think about giving for us, we give of our treasures when it comes to money. And we give of our talents. We are a talented group of people. And we proved that here tonight. And I mean, people kept saying, we didn't know you played the piano, because I played for Celebration of Life this morning. And so it's just like, so I'm in that phase of giving. So now I'm actually showing people, yes, I can play the piano. But our incoming state secretary has just blown my mind today. Just all over the place today. Dr. Claire Smith, from London. It was just like, wow. And I've heard her sing twice today. It's just like, we have some talent up in here. And I was like, so give of our voices in more than just the song. Jamie can sing, I can sing, but we also need to speak up about the things that we see, the injustices, the inequities, and all those types of things. So we need to use our voices to support our teachers, to support our students, to support our communities. This is what needs to be done. So, in giving of yourself, I want you to think about our new teachers, thinking about our new new members, and be mentors for them, okay? Give your time, and that's what it is, time, talent, and treasures. I could not remember that third word while I was writing this. Give of our time to be mentors. Give a shoulder to your sisters. I was back there with Alpha Tau at their table, and when we were answering Connie's questions, they were like, well, we just like to spend time with each other. And they like to go, do this and do that. And I'm like, that's the way we need to be. And I told them, we have members that don't feel like they can do that and don't feel like they have that community. So in working with Jess and our younger members, and I mean younger by age, okay? Our younger members, and bringing them in and just letting them know that we're here to support them. I was thinking about our retirees, and I talked about them finding ways to go back into the classes, right? You retired, how are you going to go in and go back to the classes? Beta Sigma always puts together beginning of the year packets to be able to take to new teachers that are coming. How are we following up with that though? When we're giving scholarships, how are we in grant and aids? How are we following up with that? I was a grant and aid recipient from Beta Sigma. I have not left. I'm still here. What are we doing with the people that we are giving these grants and aids to? Are we reaching out to them? Are we supporting them? Are we sending gift packages to them while they're still in school and stuff? What are we doing? How are we getting collegiate members in, and how are we going to keep them? So just thinking about all the things, and that's where the giving piece comes in. And my last little piece, and I know somebody was thinking, I do have another story to tell, but my last little piece goes back to Sherry's Heart. Do y'all remember Sherry's Heart? And the 4 parts of Sherry's Heart? And when I did kind of this speech before at State Convention, 2018, I don't know if y'all remember that one. Remember my first question I asked? I said, why am I the only one in this room? Jamie, stand up. Now there's 2 of us, and there was 3 of us. Christiana had to go. But there's more, but it's still, we need to see more, right? All right? We're getting more people of color. We're getting 2 new members coming in, a Filipina and another black woman coming in from our presenters that we had today. Thank you all for all y'all that reached out to them and gave you your information, okay? We're getting Sonia, all right? I had to throw that out there, but we're getting Sonia. But we are getting members, and we're gonna put ourselves out there. I was talking to Connie, and I talked to some other people, because someone said, well, our new teachers are so busy, or they're tired, or they're this, or they're that. Okay. So tell them that we're here to support them. Tell them that they can come be a member of our chapters, and we're here to support them. We can volunteer in their classrooms. You know, help them with this, help them with that. Those types of things. That's how we support them. All right? Not by not asking them to join because we think they're tired. Okay? So I'm going a little bit more with what Connie was saying. There's no excuse for us not to ask. Stop assuming for people. I was watching a documentary. Have you all seen on Disney Plus, The Secrets of Elephants? Anybody seen that? Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Shani. There we go. It is amazing. It is amazing. And I don't know if you know this. I've collected elephants since I was 10 years old. Okay? I have over 500 elephants in my house, 5 tattooed around my ankle, and rings. So, and this is a normal, everyday thing, y'all. But elephants, when you see a herd of elephants, how many of y'all all know that every big elephant that you see is a female? When you see a herd of elephants, it's females. The only males that would be in that herd are the babies. Okay? The babies. And then when the babies grow up, they leave. The bulls leave. But the women stay together. And I'm watching this, and I am like, oh my Lord, this is great. And I was going to do my speech on that, and then I was like, no, I'm going to do my speech on my Dare No Give and throw my elephant in at the end. Because the first line that comes out of Natalie Portman's mouth says that their success rests on the strength of their relationships. Their success rests on the strength of their relationships. For African elephants, nothing means more than family. The babies are taken care of by their aunts, their cousins, their sisters. Their mother is the matriarch. They are led by women, all right? In one of them, and I'm gonna give it away, there's a part in there where they have one of the matriarchs, she has to lead them down this really steep cliff. And you're looking at this cliff like, how are them big old elephants gonna get down that cliff? With a brand new baby that was 1 day old, but they had to get to the water. And this female matriarch, she led them. And when that baby would slide, those aunties and cousins would come and they'd lift him up and they'd put him out. Okay? And help him down, and help him down. And that's what we need to do. okay? We need to understand that our relationships is what's gonna keep people in our organization. Where's Mindy? Mindy said something to me today that broke my heart. And we're gonna lose people because we're not bringing them in and they're not understanding the value that we can offer as DKG members. And so we need to just embrace each other, find ways to bring groups together, some way that's going to help us build our membership, but not just to build our membership, but to build our community and build what we have here and continue to understand our purposes and why we do this. So there's a purpose here.